this season for Nikki Nemitz.
And and you go back to what Coach Brundage said before the game is if there's one person I want up in a scoring situation, I want it to be Nikki Nemitz. And I mean, I think if you're Jen Brundage right now, you're saying, thank goodness she's up to bat.
463 she's hitting Nikki Nemitz. That is in Big Ten play.
On the other hand, though, to talk about Nikki Nemitz, she's been very solid for Michigan throughout the season and has really been a clutch hitter in a lot of ways. But at the same time, I mean, how many times have you and I just doing games seen her, watch their strikes go by? And, it's so easy to be in a rhythm and then so easy to get out of it.
And I think that Ohio State game was a testament of being out of it, which was really a surprise for such a talented hitter.
I mean, there's a lot of, you have how many opportunities to find your pitch and hit it.
Off-speed pitch. Oh, and then unfortunately it's bobbled by Valentine, who can't come up and make with a play. And on the error, Larson comes in to score. The second run of the game for the Wolverines. Tough hop for Valentine.
Yeah, tough hop, tough break by Iowa. Looked like an easy play, and I think Valentine just kind of took her eyes off of it a little bit. And, the saying is ball first. You can't do anything unless you have the ball in your glove, and at that point, then you can look up, see where the runners are, and go. And I think at that situation, Valentine was just thinking too much about getting it home and not thinking about getting the ball in her glove.
So Larson scoring on the play, making it a 2-1 game, and that'll bring up a pinch hitter here in Marley Powers, the junior.
And Marley Powers, one of the best Michigan pinch hitters, in my opinion, that Michigan has had. And she really, I mean, you put her in that situation, any coach, when you put a pinch runner into that situation, you expect them to produce. And that's a confidence that they put in you for that at-bat. And Marley Powers has produced more than any pinch hitter I've ever seen, and has really kind of earned that pinch hitting spot, if you give it a spot. I mean, she's the first one that they go to, and I think rightfully so.
Hitting 267 in a pitch hitting situation on the year. And just what we've seen thus far on both of these two teams, versatility-wise, there are a lot of teams in the conference that can't go to their benches and do what we're seeing tonight, with their squads being as deep as they are. Two coaching legends right there. That's a great shot. Two of the best coaches in the country right now, the mad scientists, so to speak, at work for their team.
What they've done is incredible, and no doubt the reason why these teams have depth. And I mean, for Iowa to be able to switch out pitchers and put them in other places. And
consecutive strikeouts for Taylor, 8 on the ball game. And Carmody had the base hit back in the second that allowed Katie Brown to come around to score from second base to tie up the game at that point.
Jordan delivering her 67th pitch there, and 40 strikes, and it might be a little bit low in a strike-to-ball ratio, but I think it's fairly good. It's enough that she's getting ahead of the batters to be able to throw more balls.
Oh, nice job laying it down. But Taylor comes up with the throwing, and a good play over to Shaw for the out. It came off the bat a little bit hot, but
it did.
Process.
They're doing a great job. Iowa's doing a great job of trying to put the ball in play and make Michigan's defense work. The problem I think that they're having is just that the ball's coming off the bat. I mean, Jordan Taylor throws the ball hard, and to stick your bat out there, you have to kind of cradle it a little bit, absorb some of that energy, or you get it coming back too hard there, and that's almost an easy out.
Dowling looking for her first hit. Taylor goes up high with it. Dowling goes fishing.
Coach Blevin said that Johnny Dowling has the ability to be something really special for the Hawkeyes, and considering the amount of athletes that Iowa has produced and the quality of those athletes, to have Johnny Dowling in that place, I think says a lot about the type of player that she is. But she's got a long way to go, and You know, she's young still, but I think look for her in the future to be a big producer for Iowa.
Valentine steps back in, looking for a first opportunity. Ochoa actually hitting her spot back in the second inning, Steph Ochoa. So Valentine, this is Valentine's first appearance in seeing Jordan Taylor here in the fifth.
And Valentine, the ability on the left side to swing away, drag, slap, or bunt. And she tried to bunt there, it just kind of popped off the top of her bat.
I thought that hit her helmet first.
I think it just tipped off the glove, but that was a launch by Jordan Taylor. She just took that and let go. I think it was a good decision. That it was a little too high, but you know, when you see a batter like Valentine who just squared and bunted and then fouled it off, it meant she was underneath the ball anyway. Now to throw a rise ball is just supporting that fact, getting her to swing and miss almost.
Ouch. And that one, unfortunately, got Valentine. She'll go down to first base.
Slowly. That hit her dead on.
And you know, and it kind of probably wrung her hand a little bit because she's not moving that right arm at all. And no question, Jordan Taylor was actually a little concerned too. She started to walk that way.
Looks like it hit her wrist. I mean, that hit her square on. You could hear it from up here. It's just a curveball that launched right on that elbow. Ah. You know, it's amazing how tough and resilient these players are. I mean, they'll play through anything.
It just sounded like it didn't hit the meat of the arm.
Pretty sure that was a bone.
Yeah. And
Valentine
taking her time.
Oh no. We've seen a lot of hit by pitches today.
Yes, we've probably seen more than either coach would like. 5 total on the game between these two teams. That was the first Iowa player hit.